Black women are the most unprotected and disrespected people in society because our pain and sorrows are made into jokes and memes. We are being mistreated, abused, and discarded at the hands of men, oftentimes black men, who are supposed to love us, protect us, and provide for us. Instead, we are the breadwinners. We are the heads of our households. And either we are too strong or these niggas are too weak. These heartbreaking stories are centered in the black community all over the United States. Stories of domestic violence, rage, and even death. What do you do when love isn't enough? This story is about Shamara and Aymondray Myers. Shamara and Aymondray met in early 2011 by way of a dating app named Tagged. They were engaged by July 2011, and although they were in a long-distance relationship, Aymondray relocated from Birmingham, Alabama to Bethany, Oklahoma, where Shamara lived. The couple started a family early on. Shamara already had a daughter by a previous relationship, and her and Aymondray had a daughter and a son together. The couple also started a YouTube channel called The Meyer Effect.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, now you know. It's your boy, Mr. Aymondray, and I'm here with my lady,
Shamara Lachey.
and this is The Myers Affair.
What?
The Myers Affair.
What?
The Myers Affair.
The couple's YouTube channel seemed to be taking off. They had a viral video with Lazy Man's Chicken and Rice, and they had over 16,000 subscribers.
Hey, babe.
Hey,
I need your help.
needs help.
All right, hubby's gonna grind it for me and put it all over the chicken. It's the pink Himalayan salt that I showed you.
For Daddy. Dang, Daddy is fast.
Get it, get it, get it, get it,
Daddy,
get it. Hey. Thank you.
This young black couple seemed to have been the ideal black family. They had a YouTube channel that displayed their love for each other, their love for their children, and their love for their family. I don't know what happened on April 1st, 2020, but something happened with this family that took a disastrous and heinous turn for the worse.
News in Bethany. Law enforcement sources telling us 3 people are dead in a double murder-suicide.
News 9's Ashley Holden has updates from the scene at Northwest 39th and Rockwell. Ashley, what have you learned?
Good morning, Robin and Lacey. Well, police were here on scene for about 4 hours. Now we have a hazmat crew that is finishing up the cleanup here. But these News 9 sources, they told us within the last hour that this was, again, a double murder-suicide. They told us that this was a man who shot his estranged wife, her mother, and then also a friend. Now take a look. This was the scene around 1 o'clock. You can see the footage that we have here. It's our understanding that out of the 4 that were shot, the person that's still alive is the friend of the estranged wife. Police did tell us on scene that one person had run into the on-queue behind me and was still alive. We were told they were taken to the hospital and are expected to recover. Since we've been here on scene, we've seen multiple cars towed away and a big cleanup and investigation effort from law enforcement. And you can see that cleanup process still taking place behind me. Police also told us that at one point the on-queue was closed. It looks like right now it is back open. What we're waiting on now is a release from police. They told us that they would be putting out more information. That is what we are waiting on right now. Live in Bethany, Ashley Holden, Oklahoma's Own News 9.
On April 1st, 2020, Bethany, Oklahoma police arrived to a gas station in which they found a gruesome scene. Police found 2 women and 1 man that had been shot and killed. The evidence led to this being a double murder-suicide. It was said that the couple were estranged after a while, and they were trying to reconcile in some type of way. So Shamara asked her mom and her friend Victor Gillum to meet her with her husband on April 1st, 2020 at a gas station. And that's where things went left. Allegedly, Aymondray opened fire on Shamara, her mother, Victor, and then himself.
A little bit of truth. Yeah. Beef stew, guys. Beef stew over a bed of rice. And he got sauteed mushrooms on the side. It's kind of dark. Can't really see. Very good, but yeah, that's it. My mission is accomplished. I achieved my beef stew. This is it, guys.
Can I say hello?
My white rice. We don't have mushrooms. We didn't want any. He just wanted them. But, yep, that's it.
I want to say hello.
Good old hot and sour soup.
I got wonton soup.
Can't,
Yeah.
It's full, y'all, so I can't
So we can't really show
dip
y'all
it
like
too
that.
much. But, yeah, we got that. I don't like the mushrooms, so he gonna eat them out of there. Then we have our little, what do they call these?
These are wonton.
Wontons.
Yeah.
Okay, our little wontons to go with our soup. Fortune cookies, you know, we got sweet. Y'all can't see our fortune cookies. Fortune cookies right here.
And on
Sweet
the
and sour
third one,
sauce.
we'll split it.
And of course, these little mints. I've never had these. Have y'all had these? Comment below if you think if they're good. If you've had them, I've
Yeah.
never had them, but we're gonna try them today. You eat it once you're done.
All
And
right.
that's it. Oh, and we got us a Diet Mountain Dew to go with it.
Yeah, how fitting.
I know, right?
So all that there, we
All
got
this
a
and then a
diet.
diet. Then you know that's how you go to McDonald's. They be like, you order the big bag with the fries, super size, and all that.
And all
Then
that,
the Diet
next thing
Coke.
you know, you get diet stuff. They like, okay, how fitting.
All right, we're gonna get started, y'all, because we decided to do this yesterday. We did, but today got crazy, so we running on time limit because we
I'm
have
about
to get
to
our
eat.
kids. So we're gonna get into it. Oh, we got sweet and sour sauce, by the way, as well, and we have sauce for the dumplings. I do not know what that's called, babe. You know what that sauce called? I don't know. It's the sauce that come with the dumplings anytime you get them. I know
I
it's
just know
good
it's a brown
though.
sauce and it's good.
It is so freaking good. I don't know what it is, but it is so bomb.
Yep.
Anybody else love reading their fortunes? A good home is happiness.
Right.
They celebrated 2 birthdays on their YouTube channel. They celebrated Shamara's first, and then they celebrated Aymondray. And I just want you to notice the differences.
Yeah, look at this food. It is so delicious. So bomb. I got me a variety of everything. There's hubby's. Hey, hubby. Alright, y'all. I'm about to grub. No, this ain't the best quality, y'all. I had to didn't charge my camera like I was supposed to. That was my fault. So using hubby's phone. So yeah, it's not gonna be the best, but I am about to grub, and it's my birthday with my little birthday sash. It's so cute. Happy birthday. Birthday girl. So yeah, that is my food. I am about to tear it up.
And she
About
gonna
to
get
go
chocolate
all
wasted.
in. Right, get chocolate wasted after this. And we'll see y'all in a little bit. Bye.
I can tell that Shamara was the one who loved to record. She was probably the one who wanted the YouTube channel because she wanted to record special moments with the family. So by her putting this up on her birthday shows that she was not happy with how her birthday went.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shamara. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Make your wish. Make your wish.
Hush, I'm trying to.
Come on. Yay!
There with the power.
That was Daddy.
I know it's you played too much. I was like, oh.
Notice she said, so no more clips after this because I just cried for the rest of the day. Video of why coming soon. On to the next day.
Photo bomb. If we had time, this is where we'd have been sitting at. Oh, playing games. Go and show your bird. I'll be back, y'all. I'm gonna let him pull it out, then I'll show y'all. Here's the prize. The moment you all been waiting for. Slow motion. Ooh, y'all can't tell me it don't look good. 3 patties, onions, lettuce. What all you got on there? Tomatoes, mayo and ketchup. Mayo and ketchup. Yep. That's it right there. I ain't gonna record me. I'm gonna let him have his moment. Okay, we're gonna take them to get their hair cut. So when we get to that point, then we'll come back to y'all. What are you doing? My son's artwork, y'all. He's gonna be a professional artist. Don't sleep on him. Mondray's artwork coming to you soon. Hey, that ain't too bad for a 3-year-old. I seriously gotta get a stand, because this is the angle I need so y'all can watch me set the table up for hubby's birthday. But I don't have no stand, so I'm about to see if I can try to set it up here on my computer thing. I'm not just gonna be too hot, but we're gonna see. He's screaming. Yo, kid, look. Oh! Show him your fresh cut, son. Show him how sexy you are. I see you. Hold your head up. Alright, look at you. I see you looking nice. And we got hubby. Really gonna make that face. With the fresh cut. Look at him. I see you. Sexy. Okay. Really? See what I go through? That's what I go through. That's what I go through. With the bull. So I got his little gifts over there now. See? This is the whole setup. Minus drinks. But I was going to make nachos with cheese, but the cheese I had couldn't use anymore. So I made nacho meat with Rotel, taco sauce, and we're gonna do like a little nacho bowl thing. So I have my chips, tomatoes, lettuce, and salsa. And here's hubby's birthday dinner that he requested. He has his steak, he has his shrimp, and he has his potatoes with his sauce that he loves that I make, that he's going to dip his steak and potatoes in. Here's his cake and his gifts. So without further ado, let's get this party started. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mondray. Happy birthday to you.
If you notice, for Shamara's birthday, Aymondray did take her out, but the energy wasn't as uplifting as she made his birthday. She put a whole family dinner together. She wrapped his presents, and he was acting funky when she was recording. If y'all didn't notice, he knocked the camera out of her hand. So he already was distributing telltale signs of something being wrong. But people know how to mask their feelings well through smiles and laughs and YouTube channels that show family vlogging. But we never really know what's underneath those smiles. Also, in the video of Shamara's birthday, she put up captions that said hubby was supposed to be recording, but he wasn't. And then she put up another caption saying that she was crying all day, and a video of why coming later. So they had been going through things, but people know how to mask well.
Time at the same time.
Okay, but we're gonna take a quick break on y'all because hubby frying the fish and I got the grease ready and I want it to burn.
Yeah,
so
man.
We're gonna let him grab that fish and get it on thrown in there real quick, and we'll come back to y'all to show y'all the final result.
We're gonna get back with y'all in a little bit.
Look at me out here with my little rough looking hair. That's all right, cause it's deep conditioned and it's detangled.
Hey, it is what it is. It's real. We ain't finna put no makeup on. We ain't shaving. We ain't getting no edge. This is just straight up real life right here. None of that YouTube advertising for the cuteness family right here. No, this is real 100%.
Everybody that know me know I'm a tomboy. You ain't gonna get all that on special occasions.
She got her Cleo braids in, you know what I'm saying? So it's all good though.
We're
gonna get back with y'all in a little bit, man. I'm about to go ahead and season up this fish. I may just give y'all a little snippet on me frying up this fish. Look, so, hey,
gotta go down.
What up, Prince? What up?
Put our little popcorn in here. They'll go over there with this and they juice. Watch the movie.
A little Rice Krispie treat or whatever.
I'm not gonna give them a Rice Krispie treat. Y'all can't see it because I'm short as way up there. We gotta get it. And we're gonna watch our movies till everybody pass out. We're gonna call it a night. And that's how we do Family Friday. That's simple.
Family Friday, man. Y'all get with it. Get with it, man. Get off the cell phones and the laptops. Man, get with the fam. You feel me? I mean, y'all ain't gotta do what we do, man. Y'all can make a pizza and get pizza, make pizza. Spend time with y'all families. That's the only thing they gonna remember at the end of the day. These makes memory right here, man. Not being on no laptop or cell phone, bro. Get with the Myers, man. Man, tell them we out on this, right?
Is we done? Is we finished or is we done?
Finish or we done?
I think we're done. We're gonna give up with y'all, man.
This is a comment I found on one of their videos from the alleged uncle of Aymondray. He said, "Good morning to all, and yes, I am here, the uncle of Aymondray. Well, guys, the more we investigate the situation, we found out that Mrs. Myers was in another relationship with another guy, and my nephew had moved out, but she convinced him to move back, and they were actually going to marriage counseling, but she was still sleeping with the other guy. And keep in mind, she sat in the meeting, had her mom and the other guy with her. Ask yourself a question. Why did she do this? And yes, there was a gun in her vehicle."
Man, Shamara doing what she do to the little ones, cleaning up and stuff out these little ones. Hey, get your butt out the camera.
Huh?
Butt out the camera. Look at that. Look at the little ones. This is what they do. They do best. The Care Bear thing. I think we about to go ahead and take down the tree today.
It's too heavy.
Don't take it back there.
Look at the kids.
Mama.
Oh, this is what we do, y'all. Well, this is what she do every morning.
Go take it to the room.
Right here with the kids. When they home from break. Because they have toys everywhere. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and help my wife. I'm tired of watching her do this by herself. So, we going to get back.
So the Myers effect created a video called "My Husband Left Me." And this is where they're explaining their separation. They had two separations, once before they got married and once after they got married. And Aymondray is explaining why he wanted to go back to Alabama.
The funny thing about it is that we don't even remember what the argument was for. We just remember the fight.
Like, we just sat here for like 20 minutes before we started this video trying to figure out what we was arguing about, and we honestly do not remember. Like, we remember the whole scenario of what went down and all of that, but we don't remember the reason we even started arguing.
A disclaimer. It wasn't the usual. Now, I mean, I'm not saying the usual. It was just not what everybody think it was. He probably was messing with some other female.
No, it wasn't nothing like that.
It wasn't nothing like that.
It was some petty stuff.
It was some real petty stuff that happened. Can't remember. I'm trying. Right now, I'm even still trying to remember exactly what happened.
Me too.
For
I don't remember.
It blow up that way. I think it's because I know what it is. It's my attitude and her attitude.
We clashed like when we first got together, y'all, we clashed because he wanted to be the dominant.
We didn't want no
I
compromise.
was used to being me and doing me because I hadn't dealt with nobody for a cool little minute before I started dealing with him. So I was like,
she was on her independent stuff.
I do me. I've been doing me for years. Like, you're not gonna come down here and tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, she was
no.
a little bit stern, so I had to break it down.
Whatever. He broke nobody down. I broke him down.
Are you serious right now?
Y'all say he's still here, right? Didn't y'all hear he left twice? But what'd he do? He came back.
Don't blast me now.
He came back.
You know, I still got them old texts and that voicemail you left me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Play it. Play it. Go on and play it.
Ain't in this phone.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He just talking. He know what it is.
Yeah.
He love me. He love me.
Whatever. I don't like you. I really don't. I really don't like you. This phone.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He just talking. He know what it is.
Yeah.
He love me. He love me.
Whatever. I don't like you. I really don't. I really don't like you.
But let's get into this story because this intro long already. We ain't told the story. So like we said, we don't remember why he left. But
compromising thing, man, that was...
He used to trip because when he first came down here, I would try to help him and guide him in certain things that he wasn't used to doing on his own.
Right.
And he, instead of taking it as me helping him and guiding him and trying to show him things, he took it as me trying to run him and control him. Yep, so that's how we started bumping heads and clashing because I kept trying to tell him, okay, no, I told you if you come down here, I'm going to help you and I'm going to show you how to do the things you don't know how to do. When you left and went to Derek's house.
Oh, while I left and went to Derek's house, I was done with it, man. I was like done. I was like, you know what? I'm about to go. Called my grandma up. My grandma sent me a ticket. I went to the bus station, got the ticket and everything, one-way ticket. I was supposed to be leaving out that next day, and I called up the people who I got the car through. Was like, hey, cancel my payments on everything.
No, you didn't have a car yet.
Yeah, I did. I had the car back.
Did you?
Yes.
Which car?
That was the Gallant.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I had the Gallant.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? We done with it. I'm done with it. Y'all can come get it on this day, cause I already had got my little check from my job. It's like, I'm finna go back with this little bit. I got a little bit to start off with. If I had to start off, like, hey, y'all can come pick it up from such and such address, such and such time. I'm canceling the payments. I'm done with it. I'm moving. So, the next day, on that, like, early that morning, I got up. And, Derek had left and went to work or whatnot. So I was there by myself and get ready to try to play some Xbox or whatnot. Dudes don't really care like that much. I'm sitting up there playing Xbox and smoking Black and Miles, and that's when you had went over to Vic's house. You went over their house, and so he texted me telling me what's up. I'm like, what up with you, man? Alright, won't you come swinging through? So I was like, at that time he was cool though. I'm like, alright, we'll bet. I'll come over there. I come over there. This one is over there. So automatically just tension like a mug. It's just like tension like a mug.
Because he didn't tell me that he was texting him and told him to come over there. So yeah. I did not know that he was coming over there. Victor was my friend at the time. A very close friend of mine. And so I went over there to tell him what happened. He was like, hell no. That ain't going down like that. But I didn't know that he texted him and told him to come over there. So when he walks in the door, I'm like, what have you just done? Like, what in the hell? Why is he here? Okay, you can continue to.
So after that, we was over there chilling for a little bit, not really communicating or nothing. And then I think about like an hour into it, I left. I went back to my homeboy house. I was out there smoking the black of my house and everything. And then I get that text, was like, well, no, I think, what did you call? You call or text?
I text you.
He text, and I was like, come on. And I was like, no, not right now. Nah, nope, not right now. It's like, I'm done. And then the next day, when I was about to get ready to leave, my uncle called me and was like, look, you going back home to nothing. Why would you leave? You about to get ready to leave. He was like, son, that don't make no sense. That's what he said, like, son, that don't make no sense. Why would you leave and go back home to nothing when you got everything there? He was like, boy, you better make good with your wife right now. I mean, you better make good with your girl, man. Just make good with your girl. I'm like, man, forget all that. He was like, look, you going back home to nothing. Go on and make good with your girl. At this time, she was not my wife at the time. But I was like, man, alright. So I called him and told him it was like an hour, right? It was an hour right before I was about to get aboard the bus. Go to the bus station. My bus was about to get ready to leave in like about an hour. So I had all my stuff and I was ready to go. Told my homeboy, hey man, I'm about to drive up here. I'm going to leave the keys in the glove compartment. You go ahead and bring it, whip it to your house. They're going to come and get it on such and such day. He was like, alright, cool. I called her and talked to her. You know, it's like, you know what? It was petty. I was like, what we was fighting? I was like, man, what we fighting over? It was petty. It was real petty, you know. You do got my back. You did have my back. And you know what I'm saying? We need to sit down and talk and work things out. And, you know, if it requires changing both of us, then that's what we're going to have to do.
And so hubby turned the radio down. And he said, I'm going to try to sum it. Because it was a lot. But he said, babe, I said, yeah. He said, I just want you to know that I really appreciate you. And I said, oh yeah, I know, babe, I know you do. Appreciate you too. He said, no, I really want you to know, like, I want you to know I appreciate you as a mom. I want you to know that I appreciate you as the wife that you are, the way you handle the kids, the way you handle the bills, the way you handle the house, the way you handle business for our family. He said the way that no matter what you're going through or what you have going on in your life, you never let it affect you being the best wife and the best mom that you can be. He said, and he said a lot more, but I'm trying to sum it. But basically those are the main things. And he was like, I just really want you to know that, and I want you to know that I truly love you and I truly appreciate everything about you and everything you do, and I want you to know that I love everything about you and the person that you are, and I want you to know that everything you do for us does not go unnoticed. I love you, babe. And I was just like, thank you. Like, I appreciate that. And you know, my bad, y'all thought someone's on the camera. You know, I'm a crybaby, y'all. I'm emotional. I'm a Cancer, so yeah, I'm emotional. I'm a crybaby. So I try to hold it in, like, nah, be strong, man. You know, be strong. Keep your tough girl on. You know, don't show no weakness. Don't show no weakness. So I'm like, okay, thank you. And so I didn't cry, and I was emotional, but I didn't cry. But I told him thank you, and I love him, and I appreciate it. And I'm saying all that to say, when you're in a relationship, sometimes people can get comfortable, I should say, or settled, and just expect things out of you and no longer appreciate it because they just expect that that's what you're supposed to do. Like, that's your part, that's your role, you know, that's what you're supposed to do, which is true. You know, if that is your part and your role in their relationship, that's what you're supposed to do. But it's still good to be acknowledged. It feels good when you're acknowledged about it, and when you feel appreciated, you know, and you feel that your partner, your spouse, your significant other, whatever it may be, is acknowledging all that you do, all your hard work and everything you put into this relationship. And it was just really good to hear him say that, because, you know, I know he feels that way, but when you actually hear the person tell you, it does something to you. Like, it just makes you feel so good inside. And it does. It's just like, I don't even know. I don't know how to explain it, but it made me feel so good. And like I said, I know he feels that way, but it's just hearing it feels good. And it's just kind of a message I wanted to put out there to couples that are watching this, whether married, engaged, dating, whatever. Just know that, man or woman, either one, make sure your partner knows that you appreciate them. You're still doing right by you. They're doing good. Make sure they know that. Make sure you remind them. Make sure you confirm that to them. And make sure they're aware that you appreciate everything about them. You appreciate everything they do, through the good, through the bad, through all of that. Make sure they know. Because some people out here in relationships, and they're not sure if they're appreciated. They're not sure if their partner really understands all that they do, all that they put in for this, you know, all that they're going through. And so, excuse me. Ooh, and so, yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there. You know, I don't want to get on no preaching mode and nothing, but I just thought that just came to me when it happened. Like, I could talk about that, you know, throw that in there a little bit. Just make sure you let them know all the time that you love them, you appreciate them, acknowledge everything they're putting into that relationship, that partnership, that whatever it is. Just make sure you acknowledge that. You let them know that you do acknowledge it and you appreciate it. I promise you, it will make things so much better. It'll make things so much easier. It'll make them want to be there more. It'll make them want to fight more for that relationship. It'll make them feel that they are wanted and they are loved. My bad, y'all, if I keep switching arms. I'm holding this phone with my hand, but yeah, it'll make them know that they're loved and they are appreciated, and it makes it so much easier. It makes life so much easier. It makes a relationship so much easier when you can just hear that and know that, you know, and hear the person tell you that. So yeah, that's my 2 cents.
So as you can see, Shamara was a loving and caring, devoted wife and mother. She always fed her husband well. And of course, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors, right? And I'm not saying that there wasn't infidelities on either side. We don't know that. What we're saying is, from what we're seeing, she was trying to keep her family together. This story really saddens me. It saddens me because I can relate to Shamara. I can relate to wanting to help the person that you're with, believing in a black man, trying to build him up. But the one thing that we miss as women is that a man has to feel like a man. And again, this is all my opinion. These are not facts. Everything is alleged. I'm going by what I have been watching from their YouTube channel and the information that I'm gathering from their other social media websites or platforms, sorry. She seemed to really love her husband and love her family. Some people in the comments were saying things like, you know, she shouldn't have trusted him because of the way they met on a dating site. She shouldn't have moved him in with her daughter because she already had a daughter. And again, this is all people's opinions. It doesn't make it right and it doesn't make it wrong. We can't say what happened behind closed doors, but all we can do is pray for the children that's involved, because they lost both parents. They also lost a grandmother. Shamara's mother was also killed in this. So we are wrapping our arms around the children. We hope that they're in loving care, and you know, they get to see their parents on their YouTube channel. The channel is still up, by the way. It's called The Myers Effect, if you guys want to check that out. And hopefully the community is rallying around those children. Please be safe out there, ladies. Please look for the red flags and move accordingly. Don't ignore them. Don't ignore that gut feeling when it's time to move on. Sometimes you have to move on in silence. Sometimes you have to play the game and move out to where they don't know where you are, because unfortunately when you break someone's heart, they don't know how to live. Some people don't know how to live after being in a relationship for so many years and the relationship ends, especially a marriage and especially someone you had children with.
I need for anyone of our subscribers that got here to just send me y'all dress so we can come over there. 'Cause it's hot. We ain't asking for much. We ain't asking for no food, maybe some water pop if you have it. But it's hot, guys. We just asking for air, pop, or water. That's all we asking for. That's all, please.
Baby, I'm about to die. Poor thing.
Oh, these kids just run around. It just make me mad.
They just running like they hyped in a mug. They straight hyped.
Somewhere. Sit down. It's hot to be running back and forth.
They are hype, y'all. And we sitting here like, this is too much.